Hey guys, in this video I want to cover the indicator that I'm using to map out the sessions and why it is important. So, as many of you know, I love to use and incorporate the Asia session range into my trading. And you can go back, test the data yourself, but it is very common to see this schematic play out consistently, which is something like Asia session. Asia session is kind of infamous for its range-bound price delivery, right? If you look at Asia over these past 3 days, even if we just look at these past 2 days, you see very slow momentum, right? Very slow momentum. There's no aggression in their moves. So Asia is typically known to be range-bound, and that is our Asia session time. That's our Asia session window. That is our Asia session as a whole. And then London's characteristic, right, between London pre-open, which is Frankfurt open, and London open, it's very common to get some sort of run on liquidity of Asia followed by a reversal. And it's something that I incorporate into my trading a lot, right? If we just take a look at this here, we can see in blue here we have Asia. If we map out Asia low, we map out Asia high, like so, you can see London opens, manipulates below Asia low, and then expands above Asia high. The next day price comes in. What do we get? We get Asia open, Asia low, Asia high. We have London manipulates below Asia and then expands above Asia. If we come out into this region in here, right, the next day you have Asia low and you have Asia high, right? We come very close to manipulating below and then expand above. The next day, Asia, we have Asia high and we have Asia low. What do we have? London opens, manipulates on Asia low and expands above Asia high. Again, the next day, what do we have? Asia low. What do we have? Asia high. Manipulation below Asia and expansion above Asia high. So it's a very common schematic that's incorporated into the daily cycle of price. For what reason, I don't know, but nonetheless it exists, and therefore it's something that I have quite heavily incorporated into my trading, as you'll see in many of the trading videos. And the most common question I get asked is, what indicator do you use to map out your sessions? And so this is the indicator that I'm currently using. However, in the future I will create my own, but at the moment I'm using this indicator here, and it's called ICT kill zones and pivots brackets TFO. And these are the inputs that I have. I have 50. I have the time frame limit. So this is basically if I go above the 8-hour time frame, I will not see this in here. The time zone is GMT -4. The label size is normal. The draw and cutoff time is midnight, right, or 12. It's not midnight, it's 12. And yeah, I have this 90 transparency, 50 transparency here, and then I have Asia, and I have it 8 until 1. Right? Is it 45? Yeah, it is. I have 8 until 1:15, and the reasoning behind the 1:15 is because on the 15-minute time frame, which is the time frame I spend a lot of time on, you'll notice that here in the bottom, it actually, even though it says 1:15, it's actually a 9, a whole number, right? So I just add 15 minutes on because of the delay, right? Even with Frank, right, that should be 2:15, and then it should expand into there. So I have 8 till 1:15, London open 2 a.m. till 7:15 a.m. right? This is New York time, and then Frankfurt 1 a.m. till 2:15 a.m. And that will show you this. You'll have this blue box here. You can map them out the colors as well. I just use the blue at 28. I use the green at 16, and I use the red at 16 as well. So that will literally just give you Asia session. I have everything else turned off, right? I have all of these things. I have them all turned off. I have everything turned off other than these things, right? Because when this first comes, you have all of these different things that come onto your chart like this, and I just don't find all of it unnecessary. Even with these, right, there's loads of different ones. I label it Asia. That's the time window. That's the color. I laser it London open, right, or London session. That's the time frame. That's the color. I name it Frankfurt time color. Right, that is it. I don't have these. I don't have these. I don't have the New York session. I don't have any of those things. I just have this. And the reason I just have this is just because that is what I use it for. I use it for Asia and I use it for London. Style, I just have all these ticked, and visibility, I have it all ticked. So that is the indicator that I'm using. I hope that helps, and I hope it enables you to set it up correctly. Thank you guys.